I'll just briefly demonstrate how you go through the different modes. On the this Olight Maverick, I turn it on with the tail cap, and I can switch modes using this button: high, low, medium, and I access strobe by holding down on this. And whatever mode I leave this in, when I turn it off, it saves that memory, and then when I turn it back on again, I'm back in that same mode. You can also have momentary on by a half click. The Striker's a little bit different. You do turn it on the same way in the back, but to change modes, you use the half click method. So it always starts out in high. If I want to go to low, I do two half clicks. Bang, bang. Did that work? Let me try it again. Okay, so that's the low mode. If I want to access strobe, I got to half click it 3 times. Okay? But there's no mode memory. When I turn this back on, it's automatically going to go into the high mode. A demonstration of the Nitecore modes. I turn it on with the tail cap, and then I switch between modes with the button up front. Okay. From any of those modes that I'm in, I can enter strobe by pressing and holding this down. Now, whichever mode I'm in, when I turn off the light, I'll enter back into when I turn it back on. The exception being for some additional beacon modes that are available. If I turn this on, I enter the first strobe as I showed before by pressing and holding this down. Once I'm in that strobe mode, if I press and hold it down again, now I'm in a SOS mode. Okay. If I press and hold it down one more time, now I'm in this beacon mode. And I go back to the regular modes by clicking it once more. To change between modes in the EagleTac, we're going to use a combination of button presses and twisting of the head. Now, I said earlier that there's no mode memory with the EagleTac. That needs to be clarified. In a sense, there is mode memory, but it's based on the position of this head when you turn it on. So whenever you first turn on this light, it's going to enter into the mode that's based on one of 3 positions that you can have the head turned in. Okay, so there's turbo, high, or medium, however you want to term it, and low. I can enter a momentary high output mode by pressing and holding down on this button. When I release, I go back to the normal mode. I can enter strobe by double clicking on this. And I'll stay in strobe as long as my finger is on the button. There's a host of other modes that you can enter into with the EagleTac. I'm not going to demonstrate these today because it's hard for me to hold my my camera here and operate the flashlight at the same time. But here are the instructions showing all the different modes that are available, a different set of output modes, and also down here at the bottom, another set of blinking modes. If you want to watch someone demonstrate this, I'm sure you can find other YouTube videos available.